Morgen. Guten Morgen, everybody. I just need to grab my chapstick and we are ready to go. Okay, everybody. Gonna give you guys a minute to come on in. Oh. Good morning, my love. I have got my coffee here. Woo! Ba ba ba. Woo! Good morning, you guys. Good morning. Come on into the chat. Hope you guys have got your coffee, your tea, whatever you're sipping on, your electrolytes. Come on in, come on in, come on in. I am just getting some cards here together here. Oh. Nico, Crystal, Carla, Earl, good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So we are coming together this morning, you guys, for a coffee and tarot type of a session. Hello, my love. Let me just, oh, there we go. That's a little bit better. We're coming together this morning for a coffee and tarot session, and we are just gonna chit chat. I do want to use and incorporate the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck, so we are gonna go ahead and use this as kind of like our main source, main source of information, main deck, so to speak. This is gonna be what we're working with this morning. And then we are also going to be just a major arcana. And we're going to come through with some messages of clarity. I love and appreciate each and every one of you for joining us this morning. I hope you guys are doing well. We are going to go ahead and get started. Angel spirits and guides, I want to thank you so much for bringing us together. Thank you so much for allowing this collective to find clarity, wisdom, and guidance through the tarot. Allow me as their channel to bring forth the clarity and wisdom that they need at this time, and allow me to have full insight into these messages. So you have the moth, and then the crow. Two air energies. So what I want to do here is I love this book, right? You can see I have like little sticky notes and everything. I love this book that is accompanied with this, but I want to start by kind of deciphering this energy and this information of knowledge, right? And of information and of messages and clarity that is coming to you, right? And this evolution and transformation of self that you're experiencing that is stemming from kind of this spark or initiation within your third eye, within your crown, right? Which is then causing physical movement, it's causing physical shifts, right? It's also the feeling of emotional changes, which is then speaking the truth of authenticity, right? And all of this is coming from that center, right? What we were talking about last night with our solar plexus energy and how we are utilizing that strength and that willpower within ourselves to make these changes and really ground and root ourselves in these energies that we believe in and what we're feeling. So let's dive in here. All right, so the moth. So this talks about energy of impulsivity, hasty energy, or wishful energy. The moth is sure the grass is greener on the other side. Moth energy is at play when we're attracted to easy solutions or anything shiny and new. This can lead to unfinished projects, disappointment, or burnout. It's helpful to remind moth personalities that life is complex. No matter the illusion, no one is exempt from the trials and tribulations of this great journey. Practice seeing life as an infinite mystery rather than wishing it was easier or different. When in balance, the moth is enthusiastic and whimsical. When out of balance, the moth can idolize others and be jittery. And to bring into balance, the moth should finish a project. Let's talk about it. Sometimes when we are going through these transitions in our lives, we can be pulled, right? Usually by ego to want to do what is easiest, right? Even if that is not what our path is leading us towards. And I think it's important for us to understand, you know, what we are personally seeing as easy or a way out. And when we shift our perspective and go into the opposite direction, we will truly see the growth in which we're being bestowed, right? It's the acceptance of that. The moth energy here, Capricorn, I want you to understand everybody is going to be at a different point in this particular energy, if that makes sense, right? If this energy is a timeline, right, you're going to be in different sections of that, right? So everybody's going to be kind of experiencing things a little bit differently. When we're talking about finishing a project, we're talking about a completion of a cycle, right? We were previously talking about the Wheel of Fortune. This was yesterday, talking about the Wheel of Fortune, right? And talking about moving into something new. When we move into something new, when we're shifted into a new direction, when we're shifted into a new space, especially with that Six of Swords energy that was coming up as well, that is movement, right? But the movement doesn't always, oh my goodness, the movement doesn't always have to come with finishing something, right? If you guys remember back, probably the end of December, we were talking about the world, We were talking about completion of cycles. We were talking about endings, things were being completed. That is what we're finishing, right? We're finishing. And whether this is a particular place in your life that's dealing with a relationship or relationship woes, whether this is something personal to yourself where it could be financial, it could be a career thing, it could be a business thing, right? Or if this is having to do with some sort of larger familial energy for you and other people in your lives, it's a completion of a particular cycle, right? So we're going back to that main energy that we were speaking of in December. So we have the world and we are completing. And this is either family related, career, education, and this could be love or like romantic or personal. And this could be like, I want you guys to understand when I'm talking about personal energies as we're ending something, it's something for you. Yep. Yes, my love. Yes, my love. Oh my goodness. We're talking about something that is personal to you, your particular change. Maybe it's a goal of yours that you have. Um, you know, whatever it happens to be, something you want to do for yourself. That's like we are completing a mindset or an ending, right? So it's very, when you're looking at it on the larger scale, larger perspective of things, it can be a little bit confusing because you have to understand sometimes what we're completing is happening in here, right? Sometimes what we're ending is like, I'm for sure not doing this. I'm done. I'm ending this cycle. And then we're shifting into something new. Wheel of Fortune. Does that make sense? So that's what we're doing. And whether you are completing or you have already completed and now you're ready to shift into a new cycle, you're at one of those spaces. He just misses me because I hadn't been here for a couple of days, so he's just all over. Okay. So completing a cycle, Wheel of Fortune, new beginning, feels like luck or fate, destiny. And we're shifting, right? So you may have already gone through this moth energy. I want you to understand you may be in the process of understanding and absorbing that and utilizing that, right? We're all on different timelines. Three of Cups, Four of Pentacles, the High Priestess. Um, the High Priestess card is a little bit spicy. Hold on. Like for real. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Got her whole tits out. Like, what? If I peel this back, all you're gonna see is what the? I was not expecting that. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm gonna ask a question, and we're gonna take a second to like think about this. How much of the information and downloads that you've been receiving are you actively acting on? And how much of that is being held on to? Because I feel like there is a lot of understanding and clarity of what is to come about what is next, High Priestess energy. But there's closure. There's a lack of action. And again, this is not everybody. Understand that you will be supported moving forward. Understand that you will not be pushed aside. There is a group, there is a community there that is waiting for you, but it's about acting on those messages, acting on that guidance, acting on that no without hesitation. And understanding that through completing a specific cycle, you are still consistently supported. I feel like there's a group of people here who are a little bit hesitant and a little bit more tempted to take that shiny, easy route, even though they know what they know, High Priestess. The support in the community is here, Three of Cups. There's hesitation though. Why hesitate? Why hesitate? You have a divinity and power and energy about you that is, it's not comparable to others. It's like I feel this, it's almost like a fear to go into the direction that they know they should. Yes, my love. Yes, I'm right here. I love you. Not going nowhere. Not going nowhere. Tell us more here about this Four of Pentacles. Yeah. The Knight of Cups, the Chariot, both of the cards that came out last night. The Knight of Swords and the Page of Wands. It's if that's not an offer, I don't know what is, right? It looks good, it feels good. It comes in very, very intense, right? There's this connection with it. Page of Wands, it's new, it's exciting. But the Chariot tells us it's on our path. The Chariot tells us this is where we're headed, this is where we're going. But the Four of Pentacles hesitates, holds on, doesn't really move. It's kind of savoring and stable, and but this is the energy that's felt. So again, we ask why we don't act when we feel, when we know, when we see. When we talk about that, thinking about the grass is greener on the other side, sometimes we can actually be blinded by shadow on our particular side. And it's not saying the grass is greener, but it's necessarily where our spirit is leading us, right? So sometimes when we are sheltered in a particular energy for a while, we can look outside of things and feel as though, well, it's not much better. But when we have these intentions and we have these know all, the high priestess energy, going back to what we're connecting to, when we have this information that's flooding us and we allow it to allow us to complete the cycle that our spirit is telling us, this other side will literally resonate as our next chapter. And in order to understand and see that, we have to complete said cycle, right? Going back to the world and whatever this cycle is: familial, romantic, career, education, personal endeavor. A lot of the times, this is just about mindset and our thought process around things. But there's an energy of achievement and an energy that is bringing, like, how can I put this? It feels good. It's something that you maybe not necessarily have been waiting for, but it's an energy that you've been needing in your life. It's an energy that is for you. And I feel like this shift is happening quite quickly, meaning decisions have to also come quite quickly, right? On your part, on your end. Bottom of the deck was the King of Wands. Look at you creating your new reality, your new world. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, it's about dedicating yourself to this next path. It can be hard. It's not an easy task. It's not something that is literally flipping a light switch. That no. So it's going to take feeling, it's going to take emotion. Yesterday or last night we talked about, the Five of Cups as it relates to the loss, as it relates to these endings and the changes that we're going through. Nine of Cups coming out. We're just a shuffle. There's a community here for someone. It's like your spirit team is trying to get you there because there's someone or someone's multiple people that need you. This is a side message for somebody. The Emperor, the Devil, and the Fool. There is going to be a relationship that comes into your life that comes in quite quickly. You're going to have to take a chance on this. But it's not the fact that it comes in quickly, it's the fact that it elevates quickly. It goes to the sense of stability quickly, right? It goes to this sense of uh, romance and being serious and taking things to the next level and being partners and sharing this. It goes to that quite quickly, Emperor energy. The Fool is you taking a chance on this. I do feel like this is a very spiritual relationship. The energy of the Devil, Capricorn energy, you guys are very sexually attracted to each other. I'm going to be honest. There is this sense of sexual attraction and sensual nature between the two of you that is a part of the bond that you have. But there's also this understanding of each other's shadows, of each other's depth and darkness, and really learning from each other in that capacity as well. So understand that, again, this is a side message for somebody that there's a relationship that could possibly be coming in where it's very much going to be changing your life because the Emperor, the Devil, and the Fool are three major arcana. So, major arcana we know as major life changes. So, just understand that there's something quite large that's wanting to come into your life and make wave. We have the Eight of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and the Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck. There may be a little bit of um, I'm not even going to say anxiety, but you may be even like feeling like anxious energy or energy that you aren't able to pinpoint that you're picking up on. Um, there is there's that energy that's coming in. We have the Six of Cups and the Queen of, oh my goodness, the Six of Cups and the Queen of Swords as well. That's coming through. Again, Six of Cups came out last night. It came out more in that term of kind of passing down energy. You're learning, you're moving into this next cycle, but this is feeling like there's a message coming through here from somebody from your past, and about listening to this information, right? So if you do connect with past loved ones, ancestor, things like that, there's a message there that they want to bring to you. Okay, give me a second, guys, because I swear to goodness, come here, come here. Listen, listen. I love you. I love you. But you're doing too much. You're doing too much. You're doing too much. Did you stay? You stay. I love you. Cool. Okay. My goodness gracious. Okay. So there's that. So let's take a look at the crow. Let's take a look at the crow. Okay, so we have the crow. Spiritually strong, creative, and watchful. The crow has long been a symbol of magic. A crow personality is drawn to the supernatural and has a gift for seeing the unseen, knowing the unknown. It is said that the crow holds within its mind's eye the three realities: past, present, and future. Crow energy is potent and should only be tapped into when the mind is clear. Those with crow tendencies must balance their lives with a healthy diet, joyful friends, and regular self study. When in balance, the crow is psychic, strong, and clear. When out of balance, the crow can be ungrounded and hypersensitive. And to bring into balance, daily meditation practices. So, kind of extending on what we have been speaking on, you guys, we are going right back to the evolution, right? And the shift and the change that we're going through here. We have a spiritually in tuned and inclined animal spirit here with the crow, and it talks about tapping into the crow when the mind is clear, right? And in order to gain that clarity here, we're going right back to the beginning, right? And needing to be in a place and accepting the information, right? Accepting that information, ending the cycles, and moving on our path is going to help us become more clear because we are letting go, clean sweeping our lives of the things that are no longer serving us, right? So it's about understanding, or maybe just these times are done, these cycles are complete, and we are shifting into a new reality for ourselves here. And the crow energy, past, present, future, understanding, um, knowing, right? Knowing basically, because, n- knowing what is unknown, seeing what is not seen. And this is what I'm saying, that information that you've been receiving, it's like, you're supposed to be doing this, right? It's because the crow is around you, right? That energy is trying to help you, guide you. Here we go. Six of Swords. Once again, the messages stay the same, right? It's like they don't change. Six of Swords. This is that shift. This is that movement, right? Bottom of the deck is the Hierophant, right? Because we are in new study, new information. We are gaining more knowledge, new knowledge, but from an even higher level than we once were before. Okay. So we are growing, right? Moving up, moving on up to the east side, to a deluxe apartment in the sky. Death. Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Cups. Some of you, right? Not this. Obviously, if this is you, but some of you, you know, it's time. It's time. You're being given the energy. You're being given this power, this push. Eight of Wands. Eight of Cups, Eight of Wands. You're being given the energy to shift, right? You're going to be moving into a place of success, abundance, and aligning with your purpose even more. And we see that again with the Wheel of Fortune, Page of Pentacles. Ace of Swords. There it is. The information, the knowledge, the wisdom, the truth. You're being given it. Bottom of the deck is the Hermit. Spend more time in meditation and practice. This will help. Oh my goodness. The Hermit, the King of Swords, and the Knight of Swords. There's someone here that like there's information that's trying to be given to you, but you're needing to kind of take a step back and move into this place of the Hermit in order to really go through this resolution of the past, understand this energy, because it's like there's information coming from a particular person, a particular place. This may even be somebody that's giving you information. You may be having a conversation with them, but you need to be in a place of clarity. This could even be you reviewing a conversation that you've had with somebody. Telling you. What you want me to say? You can do it. Don't be scared. Arrows. Oh my God. The Six of Swords to the Six of Swords. And the Strength card. What did I just say? Don't be scared. You can do it. You can do it. Put your back into it. I can do it. Put your into it. Put your into it. Put your and do it. Don't stop. Get it. Get it. What's up? Don't stop. Hit it. Gon' do it. Gon' do it. Gon' do it. I'm just saying. But I'm finna go make some waffles because, bro, High Priestess. Like, y'all are out here receiving these most high messages, right? But there is that little like ball that's holding you back. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is I'm talking about. The Hermit and the So we're going to have to spend some time meditating, right? We're going to have to spend some time in silence, probably doing some deep journaling type deal, right? Arrows. Relax. There's an ending here, okay? But Ace of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and energy, information, knowledge. No, listen. What's your truth? World card. End the cycle. The crow is already around you if you don't know, right? You do know. You know what you know. Okay? I'm not playing with you. You got the High Priestess twice. You have the World card, Hermit card, Strength card, Fool, Devil, Emperor, Chariot. So again, major change that's happening, right? These aren't small things. This is something big. It's not going to be easy, right? But nothing that's really worth having comes easy, right? It takes a little bit of effort, takes a little bit of time. And it's scary sometimes because we're not only disconnecting from situations that we've been a part of, we're disconnecting from mindsets and thought processes and no longer thinking in that particular manner or thinking in that particular way because we're shifting everything, right? That is scary, right? That's not easy. It's not easy to follow what you have been being downloaded with, but you don't even know if this is going to pan out, right? It's hard. It's not easy. If it was easy, everybody would do it as soon as it came to them, right? But we also have to process information. We also have to process our physical freaking life, right? Because we're quite literally moving. We're humans, right? We have to deal with human things as well. It's not just a spiritual plane, and that is where the difficulty comes in, right? Because the higher we get up in that spiritual awareness and spiritual understanding, right? The deeper we get into that crown, we still have to keep ourselves grounded down here, right? We don't live up in the other, we live down here. So it can be hard to make those adjustments physically, even though spiritually it may be a little bit easier, right? It may come a little bit like, okay, I can do this, but then you go to do it physically and it may be a little bit harder than that. You know what I mean? And that is where we get tied up. And it's okay, right? You have to be easy on yourself, but you can't be too easy on yourself to a point where there's no motion, right? You are being guided and shifted, down, deeper down your pathway, right? And this is physically, this is spiritually, this is emotionally, this is mentally. And, it can be hard, especially when you're going through relationship type of things, and your path may be leading you in a different direction away from your partner, and maybe leaving your partner. There's a loss of stability, there's a loss of finances, and that is hard, right? And that's why we see a lot of people not moving, not leaving. Like, we have to really be open to the understanding of, we can do things in the spiritual level, but on the physical it may be even more difficult than we anticipated, right? But if this is what you're wanting in your life on that physical level as well, there are certain things that have to be acted upon and certain things that have to be done. And, when you are receiving messages and you're receiving clarity for yourself, you really have to allow yourself to just go with the flow, right? And again, it's easier said than done, I know, trust me. But at the same time, when we are living in this way, we have to understand it's not just about, you know when is the money coming in, when is this lover coming in. It's truly about, if those are the things that we want, they're on pathways and down roads that are requiring us to shift, right? They're requiring us to mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually think, move, act differently, right? Which can in turn take us away from other things that have been a part of our lives for so long, right? And whether it be a job, a career, a business, friends, family, whatever, right? Or whether there are endings that are causing us to then we're forced to shift and then kind of move into this different mindset or direction. Parts of us are leaving, but they're not gone. All of those energies are still there. They're still with us. We're just no longer operating from them, right? That's really just what it is. So it's about learning to control that and allowing yourself to have grace and move with grace through your life here. So that's yeah, that's that. Let's grab a major arcana. The Wheel of Fortune, new beginnings, end of delays, a change in direction that offers happiness. I quite literally cannot make this up. You guys, listen. Cannot make this up. This is a situation that is quite literally a new beginning for you. You know that, right? You know that. You know that you're being shifted into a new place, right? But at the same time, this is a change in direction, right? Not only the Wheel of Fortune, but the Six of Swords and the Chariot card, right? This is a new direction. So are we going to allow ourselves to fully be pushed into this new direction, which may then cause an ending? That's up to you. That's up to you. Let's take a look-see at love. I feel like we've been doing our due diligence here with our personal growth readings. So let's take a look-see at love. I can't believe I left a card in here. And the card was the Ace of Swords. The truth. I can't deal with y'all. Let's take a look at love. All right, let's get into it. A little bit of chopstick never hurt. Angel spirits and guides, show us what we need to see here as it relates to love. Give us one more here. So you have the energy. Okay. So you have the energy of apology, decision, support, and here and now. So you can expect an apology you want to hear. It's time to decide about this relationship. Lean on your inner circle during this time, and your true love is already a part of your life. Bottom of the deck is a leap of faith, different pages, and obsession with intuition. So some of you may have somebody here in the background that you're not necessarily paying attention to, that maybe a little bit, why are you so obsessed with me? Boy, I wanna know. You know, you may have somebody like that. And it's possibly because the two of you just aren't on the same page with something. But there's an energy here where you're going to be led to a leap of faith. This is kind of going back to that emperor Fool card energy that had came out. Like, we were kind of looking at this. There's an apology. So this, it feels like somebody that you already know. This may or may not be somebody that you've had a relationship with. This apology may even, you can expect the apology you want to hear, but this, for some of you, this may not necessarily be something that you're even expecting. This person may be apologizing for something that you aren't even like, you're like, okay. But it's an energy and a feeling with an individual that you have a strong connection with, right? So maybe this is somebody that you wanted to be with, or you wanted to try to have a relationship with or a connection with, and it didn't pan out, it didn't work out, you guys kind of went your separate ways. Or maybe this is somebody from your past. However this is coming through, this person is already in your energy, right? This person's already in your energy. And you're going to be given time to make a decision about what you want with this person. Now, what I want to say, what I want to say about this is, with the here and now card, this is for a collective that is getting ready to be in a connection. There's a lot of passion, there's a lot of pleasure here with this relationship. I do feel like the two of you want this with one another. Two of Wands, Ten of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. This is quite literally leading to the chance at a long-term relationship, the chance at family, right? Family life, home life. It feels really good. It looks really good. Again, this is coming through with a decision on your part. I feel like you are receiving either messages, or you guys are kind of communicating, going back and forth. And it's about making a decision here. I do feel like this is something that is happening quite quickly. With the Devil, the Lovers, and the Knight of Wands, again, there's a lot of strong passion between the two of you, which this is good. Like this is a good thing, but I'm just saying like there's a lot of strong sexual, passionate, sensual energy between the two of you. But this is a relationship that is about stability, long term, kind of stable type of energy. This looks good. It feels good for the home life. It feels good for children. It just feels, oh my goodness, it just feels good. Okay, so you have the Two of Wands, the Three of Wands, and the Four of Wands that all have come out. This is coming in very quickly. I'm telling you, something is going to transpire very quickly between the two of you. This may even lead to a relationship of like engagement to marriage very quickly. However, this comes through, just know that it's probably going to be the relationship that lasts the longest. We have the Five of Swords, the Knight of Swords. Wow, the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles. There may be another individual here that has something to say for some of you. This person may not be too happy, but whoever it is that you're fully connecting here with, Capricorn, I do feel like this person may be an earth sign as well. And or they have earth, either one of their big three, so sun, moon, or rising. And this individual here with the King of Cups, this person has water in one of their big three, sun, moon, or rising. But the individual that you're connecting to, that you want to be with, has earth somewhere very prominently. The two of you connect not only very sexually, sensually, passionately, but also physically in your goals in life and what you're looking forward to. The King of Cups energy, I do feel like there's probably love here. I do feel like there is some sort of emotional connection. But this person, they may communicate, they may have something to say about what you're doing here. But you yourself, Capricorn, especially those that are resonating with this, y'all are getting ready to dive into some sort of long-term committed relationship that is very twin flame soulmatey, and it's leading to long-term commitment and connection. We got the King of Swords. I feel like this person comes in and kind of like confesses their truth, confesses their love, and that's really what shifts everything. Five of Wands, High Priestess, the World, and the Death card. You may be going through some internal confliction here about the situation, but understand you know exactly where you need to go in order to find the answers that you seek. This is intense. Let's see. Tell us about this connection here, please, Spirit, with the King and Queen of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. This is quite literally your next relationship, and it's happening. I'm telling you, it's happening quite quickly. I do feel like the two of you are possibly going to be either engaged or married before the end of the year. Workplace romance, divine timing, and burning desire. Okay, this is what I'm going to say. You may have worked with this person in the past. You possibly don't work with this person anymore, or the two of you are in very similar fields of work. And I'm going to tell you something right now. The two of you, just looking at these images, the two of you have the hots for each other. That's not deniable. And it's like people are going to be able to tell. They can see that. They can see that like the two of you are like really attracted to each other. They like y'all really love each other, things like that. Like type of deal. A serendipitous event, flames of passion ignite. Yeah, it's like something happens when it's supposed to happen. And there's somebody else here, again, third party, let go of the past, that ain't quite, they a little bit upsetty spaghetti at possibly themselves. They're not really upset at you, they're just upsetty spaghetti at themselves that wasn't them, right? God damn. y'all. When I mean people are gonna be able to tell, people are gonna be able to look at y'all and y'all's interactions, and they're gonna be like, oh, they're in love. Like they really love each other. Like they ain't just together. Like they're together. Like you know what I mean? Like they're going together. Like, but not like in a bad way, just in a way of like y'all's natural chemistry with one another. You know how you can tell people's natural chemistry, and you're like, how long y'all known each other? And they'd be like, oh, just a little bit of time. And they're like, but then be those connections, the chemistry, the energy, the how y'all talk, how y'all interact, like how y'all look at each other. It's like people are going to be able to tell and see that. And it's just because of the type of connection that y'all have. Right. And I feel like this is getting into that real twin, flamey, soulmatey, like real spiritual partner type of thing. This is the two of you that meet in each lifetime, in each dimension, right? The two of you are together in this galaxy, and the galaxy over there, and the galaxy over there, and the galaxy, like y'all meet each other every single time. And the energy that the two of y'all have with one another is quite impeccable, right? And it's not something that you're going to want to let go of. This is like your match, this is your partner, this is your mate, and this is somebody that you like physically encapsulate the cups, the wands, the swords, all of that together, because you guys are a physical couple, right? I'm telling you, there's a lot of love here. Oh yeah. It's like y'all can laugh with each other, y'all can jam with each other. Look, true love. This is a romance of a lifetime. True and lasting love is here for you. Oh my goodness. Take a leap of faith. Only when you're willing to step out of your comfort zone will you reap great rewards. So you're going to have to take a chance with this connection. It's possibly going to feel like, I don't know if I should do this. Take your chance with it. It's possibly going to be the next and last relationship of your life, and y'all going to be together for the rest of your life. Oh. I'm just saying. Y'all are going to listen. Don't let what you're leaving, what you're changing, what you're shifting away from affect what you accept into your life and take a chance on now, right? You're worth it. You're worth being loved immensely. You're worth being tended to and cared for, right? You're worth it. I'm going to leave this here. Oh, I hope that y'all found this insightful and that it resonated in some way. I am going to, what time is it? 9:30. I'm going to go to the gym, come home, get myself together, and then I will sit back down at the table and do some readings. Make sure you guys smash that like button for me. Of course, you can leave your comments down below. I love and appreciate each and every one of you so much for being with me, sticking through all of the rigmarole, the shenanigans, the back and forth. I love you guys so much. Y'all are my peoples. I will, like I said, sit down and get some readings done, but I do just have a couple of things that I need to make sure that I get taken care of as well. But otherwise, maybe I'll see you guys tonight. And we'll do kind of like love reading, stuff like that tonight. If you guys want to see that, just let me know. I appreciate you. I love you guys. I hope you have a great day. Make sure you guys get your steppies in. I've got my little pedometer here. So that's when I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to work out and then get some steps in, come back, and we will rock and roll. I love you guys. I appreciate you. Have a great day, and I'll speak to you soon.